mean, the same way that Future is number 2, but you got T.I. and Gucci is number 4. Like
I think Future bigger than T.I. and Gucci.
He probably is a bigger artist, but I don't think he had a bigger impact on Atlanta. We're talking about, when I feel like if we're talking about Complex and we're talking about Atlanta's top 50 rappers, we just need to talk about their influence on Atlanta. T.I. literally had a movie called Atlanta that had folks talking, dressing, acting a certain type of way, to the point where Lotto just last week in 2024 had a whole album release party with the ATL theme.
I can be swayed on this T.I. topic. You know I'm a big T.I. person.
Yeah, I love
But I will argue. I'm sorry, North Carolinian. Go ahead.
I feel like the only people who should have made this list are people from Atlanta.
Well, that's true. Not given.
But I also think that Tip is better than Future.
You think he's a better rapper than Future? But
and it's and the list is what 50 greatest rappers.
You think yes
of all time. So I believe if you have a rapper who's also the king of the South who hasn't been challenged on that title and has been putting out music consistently, I don't know. I think that Tip should have been.
T.I. popularized trap music. Like that is his. Like I know, shout out to Gucci, but that's T.I.'s. Trap music is T.I.'s.
It is.
But see, and this is where newer things become like just thrown to the wayside. Future has basically been one of, if not the top artist in Atlanta since about 2011. Right around when that original 3-peat of those tapes dropped. Streets Calling, Blast Off, all that kind of stuff.
You're right.
When he first, we are like in year 14 of Future being a dominant artist in Atlanta.
You're right.
And during that time, the same way you just was talking about his impact and stuff, you was in school just like I was in school. I was seeing people pass out.
Ain't no way around
I was seeing people, not even just that joint. Like when that Itching song comes on that we play sometimes, I knew that entire song before it came out. Everybody was jogging, listening to Future.
It was literally my ringtone.
It was huge. And then on top of it, and I know this isn't the best thing to impact, when Future came out and he started talking about Dirty Sprite, I started to see people pouring cough syrup, like regular cough syrup, not real promethazine, NyQuil in sodas and stuff like that, to the point where they banned sodas from my school.
I'm not
That's
saying
influence. That's still influence.
My argument is not that he's not influential, whether it's for good or bad. I'm saying we talking about rap.
If we talking about rap, he make better rap.
I'm talking about rap. He's not a better rapper.
He makes more hit records.
Right. That may be true. He's not a better rapper.
So to me, you're talking about lyricism. Rap. You're talking about lyricism.
Rap. I'm talking about the sport.
Pause. Calm down.
Just like I don't see how Rich the Kid is a better rapper than Sci-Hi the Prince.
Calm down.
Just like I don't.
Brother, please.
I'm sorry. Scrappy is 44.
Garbage.
They got Scrappy.
Scrappy is 44.
Scrappy should be 49.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like OJ the Juice Man.
Listen to me.
Hold on.
Listen to me.
OJ the Juice Man.
Stop. You disrespecting OJ, and I won't stand for it. That's first.
Look,
don't ever disrespect OJ.
Whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, cool.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man.
You're right. I'm not.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Go ahead.
For the street dudes, Future got it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The gospel, you're talking about rapping, saying stuff that means something to me. He is that for them.
Cool.
It's just not like when you heard all of you saw the T.I. thing happen in real time. I saw both. I'm telling you. In real time, I saw him go from being just, a dude that's popping here to these dudes.
So he's number 2.
I would say he's number 2. Future is
he number 2? Yes or no?
Give me the top 3. Give me the top 3 real quick.
It's Dre, Future, Tip.
Let me tell you what I would do.
And then Jeezy should be over Gucci because Jeezy clearly beat Gucci in the verses.
This is what I would do, and this is just the top 3. I would put T.I. at number 1. For me, I'm from Bankhead. I'm sorry.
So is that bias or
I'm biased a little bit. I'm slightly biased. This is my rationale for it. The stuff you said about the King of the South thing, the popularization of trap music, this sound that didn't exist until he did it. First rapper from this city that had his own reality show popping like the way he did that.
Too.
He got
terminology.
He came up with the quote. I mean, the phrase "King of the South" too.
Yeah, that's his.
Dope boys in the trap.
He went to, and it's just stuff I can't forget. I can't forget him running down on Floyd Mayweather to fight. I can't forget that that's just a normal dude that just had a problem with a professional fighter and said, you know what we doing today? We gonna catch him. I can't forget that he went to where Lil Flip is from alone.
Clover.
and went to find Lil Flip and couldn't find him and was down to get beat up or whatever was going to happen to him just to prove. I know that person. I've seen that person a bunch of times just walking up the street. T.I. is a crazy person. T.I.'s friend got killed and he said, let's go buy more guns. So I know that people listening are like, oh, this is a stupid reason to listen.
T.I. and Tiny went to jail behind T.I.'s guns.
And then they all rapped about it. So it's hard for me to ignore that and I love Outkast. I love because without Outkast, we don't get T.I.
I do agree with you that we shouldn't separate Dre.
We never should.
We shouldn't separate Dre and Big Boy. Like,
I would have Outkast
and Big Boy should not be number 8 either.
Ever. This will be my top 3. And this is, you know what I'm saying, it could be debated. I would have T.I. 1. I would have Future 2. I would have Outkast 3. And then when we get into that top 5, that's when it get a little difficult to me because you know how much I like Thug, but I don't know if Thug make my top 5.